Inspired by a lipstick that I recently bought and used in a previous video that I had been thinking about. It's one of the NARS explicit lipsticks in the shade Blame. And Blame is supposed to be a neutral pink. But on me, and my strange skin tone, which I think I'm neutral. I know I'm uber fair, but I think I'm fairly neutral. But I do have some olive or something in my skin tone, because if something is like a nude pink color, it's gonna look orange on me. So this lipstick, Blame, is described as neutral pink on the NARS website. And NARS is usually good with color. So I'm not saying it's not a neutral pink. I'm saying it is not a neutral pink for me. When I put it on, it is orange. And in that other video, I was able to top it with a fairly cool mauve lipstick, and then the two together made a neutral pink. So I know how to make this lipstick a neutral pink. But I don't know, I was already thinking about kind of being able to alter products you already own that don't quite work the way you thought that they would, especially if you bought them online and weren't able to try them on. Or maybe even sometimes they'll look good on your hand, but then when you get them home and put them on your lips or your eyes, where you've got a different tone, especially on your lips, because we have some pinkness, so it's not going to look the same on your lips as it does on your hand, because your hand isn't pink. Anyway, sometimes you buy things and they're not going to work. So rather than wasting product, I mean, if you can take them back, take them back. But if you can't, maybe you could get some of these adjuster things and make things be able to work and you can use them. So there's all of the things that I'm going to be talking about today. Well, the adjusters is what I'm going to refer to them as, are from a Korean company called Rom&nd. It's R-O-M, the and sign, N-D. So I think that's Rom&nd or Rom&nd. I don't know. And they do all different kinds of makeup, but the things that I've purchased from Rom&nd are like staining lip glosses, and they have them in all different colors. Or they're like lip glosses, like things that look glossy, but they stay put, either by staining or just kind of by locking in, even though they're shiny. It's that mysterious Korean formulas that until very recently weren't in non-Korean brands, and now they're putting them all over the place. The Kulfi and the Violette FR are the ones that I can think of that have a very similar technology. Anyway, so I bought 3 strange lip gloss colors from Rom&nd. The first is this mini one, and it is called Odd Mulberry, and it's a mini. They didn't have it in the large size. They only had the mini. And it is positively purple. It's like grape. I'm just going to put it on the same, but it's kind of a clearish gray purple. See that? Kind of a milky gray purple, but it's clear, sort of. Next, we have Cloudy Berry in the Juicy Lasting tint. So that first one was in the Juicy Lasting tint. So this is the same kind of tint, but different. Has a cat on it. So instead of just being Rom&nd, it is Zoa. So that's the packaging. I think Zoa is that cat. This cat. So this is Cloudy Berry, and it is gray. It is a milky gray gloss. So there you go. It's the one in the middle, gray. Similar to a black gloss, except one, these aren't exactly glosses. They're glossy. But they don't like slide around like a gloss. They end up locking in. Okay, and then the last one I got is shade 20 Cloudy Mint. It's this color. And this is a Glasting Color gloss that is also from this Zoa and Friends line. So it looks slightly different. The cap is clear instead of being like this one. And so I think the glasting means it's supposed to like glossy lasting, locks in. The other two, not so much locking in. And this one is what it says, mint. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that color at all, but there you go. It's milky minty. So my thought is that the milky minty one will cool things down a little bit, but also desaturate them. Make them like lighter and desaturated. The blue one will cool them down and make them a little deeper and desaturate them. And the gray one is just gonna desaturate and make deeper. I don't know if it's really gonna cool down. So I think those three things could help a lot. This situation right here, this orange, is, in my opinion, it is too saturated of a color and it is too warm. So if I want to make it nuder, I'm probably going to use this green one. And if I want to make it like closer to a taupe, I would probably use this blue, the purple one. Let's see if I'm right. So I'm going to put on the offensive lipstick. It's like orange nude on me. All right, so if I want to make it lighter and desaturated, I'm going to use the green one. So I'm going to try the green one on half and see how that goes. And I think that's worked in that it's taken out some of the orange and also made it slightly paler. It also is glossier, so it's somewhat harder to tell. But this seems more native to my coloring than this does. Okay, so now we're going to take the side that is still pretty orange, and I'm going to try putting the purple one on it. I think I like that even better. Let's try if I take this off and just put the purple one on. And when I take these off my hand, the purple one stains it. You can see the dot where the purple one was. The others don't have, like if you go down, you don't see anything except that purple dot. Cool. Okay, try this one more time. Orange. Gonna add in some purple. And now it's more of like a taupey nude as opposed to being an orange nude. looks better on me, but I still don't know this is a color that I would actually wear. Whereas when I made it pink, it was better. Yeah. Okay. Don't just want to neutralize. Need to brighten a little bit. Okay. Let's try a different lipstick with a different problem. When I was getting all of these Powder Kiss lipsticks, I bought Sultriness, which is a cool pink color. And this is far more saturated than I realized that it was when I bought it. So when I put it on, it's just a little bit brighter than I would prefer it to be. So since I want to just kind of tone it down and make it a little cooler, I'm going to try using the gray one, or the Cloudy Berry. I don't know why it's Cloud Berry. There's nothing berry about it. It is gray. And that deepened it and desaturated it a little bit. So now it is closer to being a mauve or a light berry tone, as opposed to this like bright pinkish tone. I would totally wear this color, whereas color that it was before, not going to wear very much. Although it does change the texture, because part of what's so fantastic about the Powder Kiss ones is the blurry matte texture that doesn't dry out your lips. Whereas this has some emolliency to it, and is definitely not a blotted lip look. I don't think it's gonna it would last decently, but if you're going for a Powder Kiss look, this is not it. But if you're just worried about color, I like this color way better than that bright pink color. Okay, next problem lipstick. This Thrive Sheer Strength Kira, and it's kind of a red tone. Again, not horrible on me, but I look a little bit better if something is a little bit more muted than this. So if I just wanted to make this less bright and kind of tone it down a bit, I think I could use the minty one. And then in this case, because it started off balmy, adding the Glasting Color Gloss to it didn't change the texture all that much, but it did mute the color. So it's still the same color family. It just is a like softened version of the previous color. I'm gonna try one more. Clearly, I am not a color theory technician. I'm just truly playing with makeup this afternoon. Another lip product that I don't use nearly as much as I thought when I bought it is this balm from Mob Beauty, and it is supposed to be a nude lip, but it is too orange for me. My tube smushed on me earlier. So this is a fantastic formula, but it's just, I wanted it to be like taupier and less orange. So again, I think I'm going to use the Cloudberry one to see if I can make it look a little bit more taupe and a little less orange. There we go, taupe lip. By just adding a little bit of gray to the orangey nude color. That's what I was wanting when I bought this. I was hoping for something that was like a little darker than a concealer lip, but just like uber neutral for me. So if I'm doing like a dramatic eye, this would be a really good lip to do, because it's almost like a nothing lip. It's just lips that look put together, but no one is focusing on the lips. Anyway, thank you for playing with color with me. It just shows that sometimes we don't have to throw away things. We can find ways to make them work. And I think these 3 lip glosses are going to help me use the lip colors that I already own